Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to In Divine Time Tarot. This is your girl Myra Reads, and I have a message for you guys today. It came through as something that is going to be coming your way in the first week of August, specifically the first week of August. This is going to be for someone who is waiting on something. I don't know if it's like if you apply for disability and the disability is about to come through, if you were a part of a lawsuit and you're about to get the settlement. um, it's like it feels like this is something that is owed to you, and now it's going to be coming through. It's not like a job opportunity or something, but for some people, I want to say that it could be, but majority of the energy of what I'm feeling and understanding and being told is that this is something that is owed to you. And jobs aren't normally, owed to anybody. This is more so money. So I'm gonna just pull some cards real quick just to clarify to see if we can get any more details on what to look out for the first week of August. So let's see. Spirit, can you provide any more details on what what people need to look out for that first week of August? Okay. What do people need to look out for in that first week of August? Anything else you need to tell us about what that person or people need to watch out for that first week of August? Can you clarify this Seven of Cups in reverse? Okay, both of these cards jumped out as clarifiers. The Queen of Cups first, and then the Page of Pentacles second. Can you clarify this Knight of Swords in reverse, please? Six of Cups. Okay. Okay, so let's look at these cards real quick because I have like this I don't know, I'm getting like this really fast feeling of like I need to hurry up and get this out. Um okay. Okay, so this may not be something that you want to hear, but this is something that you need to hear, right? So you have been waiting for this money for a little while. Also, I know I mentioned you may be waiting for like a settlement, unemployment, disability. You could also be waiting for some type of bonus, right? That's another like expected form of income. Um, so I don't know how to say this like sugar coated and nicely, so I'm gonna just say it exactly how spirit wants me to say it without trying to be rude. Some of y'all got to get a handle on your finances. You have to get a handle on how you spend your money. Like, you have to become grounded in your finances so that you you won't repeatedly make the same mistakes. Now, what what is coming through is that, like, let's say you're a person and you didn't have any financial literacy growing up, like your parents or whoever raised you didn't really teach you anything. That's not your fault, right? But you can improve this stuff. There are books, there are mentors, there are YouTube videos, there are ways to learn how to better manage your finances, but you have to start because some of you are finding yourself in this repeated cycle of getting like a lump sum of money or getting some money coming in and then the money being gone, right? And it's like it's continuous, and you're tired of it. Like, you're tired of it. You're like, where the hell's my money going? Like, I can't understand like how I keep spending money like this. It's because you don't have any type of budgeting skills or any type of financial literacy, and you have to learn. You have to educate yourself. And so with like the let's just take the first three cards that I put out, right? Like, every time you get money, you may say something like, oh, next time I'm going to set up a budget. No, set it up this time, because you're an impulsive buyer. You can literally have, like, let's say like $1,000, and then let's say by the end of the night it's gone. Maybe you door dashed it away. Maybe you went out and you bought some friends or some family members some stuff, or you paid for an expensive dinner or whatever it is. The spirit is telling you, especially with these clarifying cards of the Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, that you need to be a better steward of your finances. Of your finances. I'm sorry, y'all. I just feel like these words are like I'm outside. I'm sorry again. um with this Queen of Cups and this Page of Pentacles is definitely giving you need to have a more practical approach with your money. Before you spend anything, I need you to plan out what exactly you actually need to spend money on, whether it's bills or whatever. It's okay to have entertainment money, so money that you can play with, spend, and do whatever, but you also need to have money to the side that you are not going to touch and that you are not going to spend. This Page of Pentacles is definitely giving, I need to be a good steward over my finances energy, and that's what Spirit is telling you, that like, listen, I know that you have been going on about your way with your money and just spending and not being a good steward over your finances. But if you want this cycle to end, which I'm getting the feeling that a lot of you do want this cycle to end, like you do want help with your finances, you need to start putting in the practical steps to be able to do that. Also, to clarifying the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Six of Cups. Here we go again with Spirit advising you to be more practical, actually be more intentional. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really like messing up my words. It's just pouring out so fast. So, like, be more intentional with your finances, right? If you want money left over, right? If you want to be able to do things, help people, give money, whatever, help yourself, you need to be more intentional with the way that you want to be able to spend money so that you can break this cycle and have what you need. So let's do, I have two oracle decks, the Moonology deck and the Animal Spirit deck. Spirit, what advice do you have for the All right, so we got your commitment is being tested. That makes absolute sense with the message. Let's see, is there anything else that you want to tell us about how we should be moving once we get this money in August? Is there anything else you want to tell us? You're very close to achieving your goal. A time for healing. I think this is very interesting because a lot of people think that finances don't have anything to do with emotional healing, but it actually does, especially if you grew up in a household where you were always like you this feeling of not having was constantly instilled in you. So there's like a feeling of lack. And when I get it, I either have to hold on super tight to it, or when I get it, I spend it really quick because I don't know when I'll ever have this much money again at one time. And so it does have a psychological aspect on it, or emotional aspect on it that does need a healing. And you are very close to achieving your goal. You can do this. Spirit is letting you know that you can do this. You can take control of your finances. You can be able to have the financial goals that you want, whether that is a savings account, an IRA, whatever it is. If you want to start investing, you're going to be able to do that. But your commitment is being tested, right? You're getting an opportunity to get this money right now, whether it was unemployment, a disability, whatever it is. This money is coming through for you, right? But also the ways in which you have been handling your finances, that is being tested, right? And this commitment is not to Spirit. This commitment is to you. This commitment is to yourself. So I'm going to just pull the last deck that I have here, which is the Animal Spirit deck. And let's see what we get. There we go. Open to infinite possibilities. Spirit, do you have any more advice? Here we go again. And this just confirms it. Time to heal. Anything else? Is there anything else you Period. Learn from the past. Like, what? This is what I'm talking about. You're very close to achieving your goals. Open to infinite possibility. Anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. Don't feel like just because you grew up not knowing how to manage your money and not knowing how to be a good steward over your finances that you can't do it, because it's possible. Also, we're going right back to this time, a time for healing, time to heal. It's time for you to get past this. It's time for you to move on past this point in your life where you feel like, I'm never going to be good at my finances. You're never going to be good at it if you continue to tell yourself that. Learn from your past, right? When you get this money, do not do not go out here and blow it. Do not just be like, oh, the next check, I'll be wise with that one. No, be wise with this one, because your commitment is being tested. That's pretty much all I got for y'all today. I know that that was kind of brutal, but it needed to be said. And listen, just just do what spirit is advising you to do. If you don't, I mean, free will and all, but this is only for your growth and for your betterment. So I hope y'all have a good one. Talk to you later.